it's Isabel. Welcome to my channel. Today I am working on another layout for Scrap-lift Crafternoon with some of my friends. And today's layout inspiration was created by Juliet. She does not have a YouTube channel, but she does have an Instagram if you guys want to go check out all of her creative work on there. It'll be at Julesd, Julesd. I absolutely adore this layout, you guys. It's a little bit simple. She's got a couple of layers going on in the back. She has a plain background paper. I really love this photo. This is the cutest photo ever. So it is a black and white photo. I am not going to do a black and white. I pulled this picture. My daughter was 5. It was 2014, and it's a picture with Santa. So I am going to scrap this photo, and I am going to kind of stay true to the layout. I am going to do the strips that she has in the background. I did, my photo is, so it's like 5 down, 3.5 across. I just kind of cropped out what I didn't need, all that extra space that was on top. I did back it with a white cardstock, just like she did on her layout. And as far as the florals that she has, I'm not sure if I'm going to do those. I might add something, not 100% sure though. My title is going to be Believe in the Magic, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure how good it's gonna look. I might bring in some stencil work and do some stencil behind the layers, but I'm not 100% sure. So I will go ahead and pop this up in the corner so you guys can see what I'm working off of. Now, the paper collection that I decided to pull in is the Peppermint Stripe from Recollections. Did get this one from not Hobby Lobby, sorry. I got it from Michael's. And I think I am going to take my inspiration off of these two 12 by 12s. Okay, you guys. So I did a little bit of stuff off camera. I pulled the Let It Snow and then the Christmas tree strips. And then I am going to use this story of the night. Then I keep wanting to say The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's not. The Night Before Christmas. I did do some paper tearing on the bottom. I don't know how you guys do it. Some people can get it like evenly across and look good. Mine always gives me like jagged edges. I don't like it, but it's okay. I'm gonna work with it because I don't want to rip any more paper off of it. I did bring in this Sizzix Thinlits Alpha die cuts. Now these are tiny, you guys. They are really tiny. I got them from Kimberly, who also does Scrap-lift Crafternoon. And I don't know. They're very finicky. I'm okay with it because I use my Cricut quite often to make little tiny cuts. Don't recommend it if you guys do not have the patience for little alphas. So I did get those cut in a gold scrap piece that I had. And I absolutely love how small these are. I've been looking for, I spelled magic wrong. I'll fix it later. I've been looking for really tiny alphas, and these are going to be perfect in my collection. So I did pull in, let me see. I also pulled in a dark green out of my scraps, and I kind of just cut that into 3 different size strips. So this one's about like a quarter, no, is it a quarter inch? Half an inch. Half an inch, about an inch, and then a little bit larger. This one's more of 2 inches. I'm going to get them lined up. I think I'm going to do spacing in between them, just because if I put them together, it's not going to, the photo's going to be larger than the strips, and I don't want that. I still want it to sit something like that. So I am thinking this one will make it look like it's a whole piece. I could have left it, but I thought I was going to do space in between all of them. And then this one, I am going to get under here. And I think that that looks really good. And then get this one to like cover up this jaggedness right here. And I think it's perfect. Now I'm going to bring this down a little bit just because Juliet has handwritten information right here. I think I'm just going to I'm going to handwrite the date of when this photo was taken. You guys, I wish that I had the patience to do Santa Claus every single year for my daughter. I did not take her every single year. One, I love to find Santa Claus lookalikes. Like, if they completely look fake, I will not take my daughter to go see them. So I tend to focus on taking her to malls where the Santa Claus actually looks like Santa Claus. And on top of that, if the line takes forever, I have no patience. For this photo right here, we waited in line for 2 hours. That was the first time I've ever done that, and that was the last time. My poor baby, I think she has maybe one more picture with Santa, and then we stopped going. I know, bad mom. I told her Santa Claus was busy. He was busy. He was busy helping the elves make toys. Oh my gosh. Okay, I actually do like that. So I'm going to get this adhered down and then kind of figure out what we're going to do next. Okay, guys, I actually I am going to bring in a stencil from Vicky Booten. I am going to use the snowflake stencil, and I think I'm gonna just bring in some snowflakes. So I'm going to bring in my embossing dabber, and then I'm also going to use the gold embossing powder to bring in some more of this gold that's going on in my layout. Okay, so I did it going across, and what I didn't take into consideration was that I wanted to leave that open space in between the strips, and putting it underneath the embossing was going to make it too low. So in order to fix that, I just cut a 1/2 inch strip of just the white cardstock so that I could layer it in between the colored strips and still get the effect that I was looking for. Now I brought in the ink Scarlet from Close to My Heart, and I inked the edges of the photo just to help it pop off the white background. I am also going to adhere the title in 3 different sections of the green cardstock that I used in the background. And to help that offset from that section, I'm going to adhere it with a white border and also ink the edges just as I did with the photo. Now, once I get that done, I'm going to move into adding some embellishments. Now, I said in the beginning I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to incorporate the 3 cluster of flowers that Juliet has in her layout. I decided that I wasn't going to do that. What I'm going to do is just embellish my strips. I'm going to bring in these bling strips from the Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, and I picked 3 different sections, one sort of on the top, one in the center, and then one on the bottom, and just took those gold gems. I'm going to then pull in some more stickers from the Paper Studio, and where Juliet has a little cat on her layout, I'm going to put a little snowman, and then I'm going to put a Christmas tree behind him just to help create a little bit of a scene. And once I finally get that tree tucked in behind the snowman, I'm going to bring in my glitter bows that I used on my last Christmas layout. They have a pearl in the center of them. I'm going to pop off the pearl just because I felt like it didn't really match this layout. And I'm going to put 2 of the gold gems on top of it to replace where the pearl was. And I'm going to get those tucked under each of the Let It Snow phrases, just as if it was a banner of bows. Once I get that done, you guys, I just have some journaling that I'm going to do. Now, I know that Juliet wrote on the left-hand side of her photo, but because my snowman is a little bit bigger, I'm going to write my journaling on the right-hand side, and I'm just going to notate that we waited in line 2 hours. I did it for my daughter because she really wanted to see Santa, and then I'm going to put the date. As soon as I'm done with that, I did find another sticker sheet, and I'm going to put the word Santa next to the snowman underneath the photo, along with a little snowflake, and then I'm going to put presents next to the date on the journaling, and that's going to complete the layout, you guys. If you do have time, do check out Juliet's Instagram, and also check out my description box below. Jump on the playlist and check out what my friends have come up with. Everybody is taking the same layout and using their own products to see what they can come up with. It's always fun to see how different each of us interpret the same layout. I appreciate you guys for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.